Barack. As a native of Chicago that watched your policies not do a single thing for black people, not anything for crime, not anything for a better way of living, it is insulting that you decided to get up here and pander us as black men for not voting for Kamala Harris.
Same on the question. What say you, sir?
Man, you guys know I'm from Houston, man, and so rest in peace to Fat Pat. Before the song 25 Lighters, he started this with this famous little ad lib. He like, love it, man. So that's that Houston slang right there. Love it, man. Like, keep on with this dumbass, antiquated route to try to reel in the black vote, because all you doing is alienating away. And you know what's funny, man? I've only seen one Democrat really two. This sister was on a CNN panel, and she was talking about, Barack, about how that's the wrong approach about approaching black men, and y'all need to really double think this approach, because all you're doing is pushing brothers away. She was on there posting like nobody else with their panel, let me say. And everybody was just kind of like incredulous to like her assertion, like, and that they wasn't really feeling that. I was like, and she's a liberal.
You talk about Nina Turner on CNN when she was on CNN?
Yeah. Dark-skinned sister.
Dark-skinned broad, yeah. But we covered her last week.
Right, so she had it. And then I gotta give this nigga, I can't stand it all. Your boy Chink off of Young Turks.
Oh, yeah, well, he's ridiculous.
He's ridiculous. He cannot control himself. I've watched Candace Owens just dog walk him on panel after panel.
It's hard to be Candace. She's sharp.
Right. And he does the exact worst, but I gotta give him credit. He and his little running chick that's on his thing, like the only people that's saying that this way y'all going about trying to win this the black vote is wrong. He's like, y'all are wrong as shit. Y'all have been wrong for the last 2 weeks, and y'all are like basically high stepping into y'all grave.
Barack. As a native of Chicago that watched your policies not do a single thing for black people, not anything for crime, not anything for a better way of living, it is insulting that you decided to get up here and pander us as black men for not voting for Kamala Harris. You are only voting for Kamala yourself because you have no choice. We both know that deep down inside, you wanted the open convention, but the optics didn't look good. We also both know that there were way better candidates that you guys could have went with for president, but you guys didn't. And so now they bring you out, the big guns, because they need you to come up here and clean up this mess. Because you know what? You are a well-spoken man. Because I can tell you right now that your nominee is not. I can tell you that your nominee doesn't answer questions. Your nominee stutters all the time, and she spits out word salads. And you expect for us to vote for her. I'm black. I'm not stupid. I vote for policies. I vote for what's going to allow for my way of living to change.
And he's right. Because all you're seeing right now is a voice for the voiceless. Which ironically, black men have had a lot of prominence in, popular culture and, as far as just like being, entertainers and shit. But from the meat and potatoes standpoint, from like, yo, I stand on this laurel, this is what I'm about. Niggas ain't got no voice. How do we know this? Barack Obama, once, quote unquote, the most, powerful man in the world, his way to try to reel brothers in, talking about don't make me get Michelle. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
He didn't drag it all up and down the internet. They didn't send him back to his corner.
I say all this to say, like y'all said, the punches that hurt is the ones you don't see. And it's a flurry coming in from something they never anticipated. And we hit them boys with body blow after body blow after body blow. And now we're 2 weeks in to like the finish line, and it's this whole other variant that's been right in your face that you never knew, and it's fucking y'all motherfuckers up. And like I led in with, love it, man.
Yeah, this shit been 7 years in the making. I've been saying it before. All of the cannibalizing we was doing with each other, getting the lexicon together, you know what I'm saying? It was like all gladiator school. Like, and I will say this, man, like, no matter what faction, from the Umar Johnsons to the Jason Blacks to the Purple Pill dudes, whatever we don't agree on, straight up and down, bro, everybody is 10 toes down on this policy thing. Like we done had a meeting or something, and we all agreed on the talking points. Like everybody, even Mr. Lego, like, okay, so like I'm good with.
Bro, I've been seeing Lego. I'm like, nigga, who are you?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. So now that we know what she stands for and what she's about, it is being rejected by Americans across the country, including a portion of black men. So for Barack Obama and Kamala Harris to now be upset because black men are looking at their economic futures, their economic prospects, as opposed to just being loyal to the Democrat Party, and they don't want to follow suit. Now they're going to be chastised. This is what's wrong with politics. Frankly, this is what's wrong with the Democrat Party. And so Kamala Harris is going to lose. It's her fault because it's the agenda of the Democrat Party that has caused a portion of black men to now start to follow Donald Trump. Because when he was president, our economy actually worked for black men and for all men, and frankly, everybody in the United States.
Well, I don't understand this plan, I swear. I mean, legalize marijuana at the federal level. What? So what is she saying? Black men smoke pot and no one else does? I mean, what is she talking about?
I have no idea what she's talking about, but this is the same Kamala Harris who said a few years ago that there was not going to be any quote unquote bills for black people because if it works for all American, it would work for black people. This is the same Kamala Harris that said that. But like I'm telling you, Maria, she's just throwing things against the wall because she's losing this campaign. And because she is a part of one of the worst economic policies and economic outcomes in American history, her and Joe Biden, she's losing ground with everybody. So now she has to throw these things on a wall. Listen, if she wanted to do this, she could have done it the first 2 years of this administration when Nancy Pelosi was Speaker in the House, when Chuck Schumer was still at that time Majority Leader in the Senate. They could have passed all this and a bunch of their other reckless spending packages that they did, but they did not do any of this. Kamala Harris never advocated for any of this, but now she's losing and she's trying to do something at the last minute. It is not real. What is real is the fact that when Donald Trump was president, wages adjusted for inflation massively up. People could buy homes. People could save. People could pass and start to build wealth to pass stuff on to the next generation. That was the Trump economy. That is what young black men in particular remember. And that is why in record numbers, young black men are leaning towards voting for Donald Trump in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.